She looks like so dark and mysterious and, you know, all that, but she's not at all. Hey guys, welcome to episode 8 of Durarara. Yeah, so excited to see who's coming, you know, who we're going to be focused on next. Last episode we focused mainly on Shizuo, which he's an awesome character. I actually like him a lot. Probably one of my favorites with Celty so far in this cast, and Mikado. So those are the three I'm really hyper focused on, really liking. But so far, there's no character that I hate or anything like that. It's just out of like interest. Those are the three I'm enjoying the most. I am interested in learning more about Izaya and whatnot. So good stuff there. But anyway, beyond that, we focused a lot on Shizuo. He was fun. He's essentially the Hulk of this series. Just anger issues, but a nice guy at heart. Angry for the right reasons, I guess you can say. But fun stuff there. Spent some time with him, learning about his backstory, and honestly learned a lot more about Izaya too. A lot more than we learned previously. He's been pretty mysterious so far up in the series, but awesome. Well, next we'll see who we're learning about. I'm not sure who we're going to be focusing on, so we'll see who it is. Let's go. Gotcha, so we're back to Celty again. Huh. She gets stopped in every dream. It looked like black hair. Maybe it's just dark, but it looked like black hair. How can you tell that? Yeah, she doesn't have rapid eye movement. Maybe there's more to his work outside of just being a doctor, but I mean, he does connect her with courier jobs, so maybe a bit of an informant too, maybe. He has to plug it back in and look up recipes. Gonna help him get a girl then. Well, the problem though with that, Kita, is every girl you find you want. So is Yuma the guy she's normal, like the other guy that she's always with? He left it at a maid cafe. North American firm Nebula. So you're going to be watching them a little bit. That seems to be a new character. Whoa. Wait, is he trying to suicide bomb with fireworks? So she goes out in the day. She went out shopping in the middle of the day, but still like this mysterious figure running around with groceries. I mean, she's got no other way to do it, I guess, right? She can't do it conspicuously. Or inconspicuously. She looks like so dark and mysterious and, you know, all that, but she's not at all. Yeah, so she doesn't need to eat. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, unless she just, like, dumps it up in the top. Really? Is it connected to that dream? That's the thing I don't trust about him, is he goes out of his way to, like... Yeah. That's the only thing that, like, steers me on him, is he kind of goes out of his way to stop her or pull her away from achieving what she's after, right? And that's what gets me curious if he's connected to it. Yeah, I'd like to get more about her, because I'm pretty confident she was the one that attacked Celty when she was after that one guy. Yeah, I'm pretty confident it was her that was with the katana. How'd they get so far? Yeah. Which is why I feel like Shinra's trying to get you to avoid it, is because you're special because you're a Dullahan. That's like my one catch with him, is like, Yeah, what is her deal? What is she doing? Just,
それ見せてもらっていいですか？バレたのかな。
huh. Celty did it too.
いろんなものを探したんです。で、見つかったり、見つからなかったりして。
Wonder if this is like some sort of just art thing that she's doing, or social experiment. So I guess you see that around, in the city. People doing stuff like that, I guess. I'm not from a big city, so I don't see a lot of those street artists and stuff like that. Yeah. Ooh, they called him in. So he does some work for them. Yeah, there's a...
自分の彼女が拉致された。彼女はここの場所だけを覚えていて、何をしても言えて。それはその少年、目が覚めたら、うちのことは何も思い出せない。
These guys are shady as hell.
ちゃんと返しますよ。うちに帰るかどうかは知りません。
Huh.
先生、主任も私も先生のことを信頼しています。あれについても秘密を守ってください。
Yeah, they've got a deal. He's connected to Celty's head being there. If that's her head in the jar.
その時、私は忘れていた。国のことも、そこにあるデュラハンとしての数百年の記憶についても。何も考えていなかった。ただ、
The only thing that I can see that's like a good reason why Shinra would want to keep her head away from it is that once she gets her head, she goes back to being the typical myth, kill people that step out of their house thing.
いいところにお願いだされて、一人で食事するのは寂しいもんなんだ。なんだ、この複雑回帰な料理は。見せて。ああ、これは探し物が見つかるってことだ。そう喜ばれるとな。
Yeah. They're keeping the secret from him. Unrequited love. Oh. That's pretty brutal. Unrequited love. I want to know why he wants to keep the head from her. Is it because she's no longer special? Is it that she reverts back to being the blood, like the mythical Grim Reaper style persona? Like she's no longer just a reasonable person? Yeah. And I can't shake that the head in the jar is a red herring and that's the actual head. I can't shake that head canon. Head canon. Didn't pun not intended, but and she doesn't speak.
僕は君を
He's just like him. Interesting. He is just... I knew it. I knew it. He's just like the Doctor, too. I wonder if the other girl does too, but she seems happy to stay how she is, at least from what we saw. Huh, interesting. Okay, so there was episode 8. Yeah, I knew it. Like, I just had a feeling that that girl was the actual head, and she might have been, you know what? She might have been the sister, or was it sister or girlfriend, of the guy who tried to blow himself up with fireworks, who might actually be the girl that the class representative was friends with. Perhaps. And then the head, maybe the head in the jar is that girl's head. Maybe. But we know now that Celty's head is the girl that's walking around with the scar on her neck. Yeah. And then that guy, who's the son, or not the son, the younger brother to the scientist lady, is almost just like the Doctor, where they're just in love with them as they are and don't want them to revert back to the normal self, right? Huh. I want to know... Yeah, we'll get there. It's just, I want to know, like, the more finer details as to why. Why do they want to keep them separate? Why... Huh. Interesting. The only thing I can think of is that the scientists got a hold of the head and don't know about the body, or don't know where the body is. So they're experimenting with the head by putting it on another body and whatnot. And the doctors are keeping the body separate as a secret from them. I don't know. Or they're both in cahoots and they are purposely trying to keep them separate. But I don't see why the scientist group wouldn't want to experiment on her body. So the only thing I can think of is the Doctor kid is keeping that a secret and keeping her close to him in an effort to hide the body from them so they're not after that as well. But don't know. There's so many different directions it could go. That, like, me speculating, like, I guarantee a bunch of you guys are going, like, rolling your eyes, coming like, you're so far off, dude. But I don't know. I'm right here, you know. But anyway, yeah, there's so many different directions that this could go. But, yeah, I had a feeling, as soon as we really started seeing the girl with the scar more, yeah, I figured that was her actual head, but... I wonder if she's reunited with the head, if she becomes the typical Dullahan that's just almost mindless, just doing its intended purpose, right? So maybe that's part of the reason why they want to keep it separate. Don't know. But awesome. This was a great episode. We're starting to peel back a lot of the layers, and we're starting to connect dots on some things. Interesting. Well, thank you guys for watching this episode. I guess we'll see you at the next one. But for now, if you'd please like, subscribe, comment, I would appreciate that greatly. But until the next episode, we'll see you then. Bye.